tips. Salzburg. Salzburg is an ideal destination that promises plenty of variety for young and old, single travelers and families. Culture, art, architecture and a beautiful landscape meet here. The world-famous city of Mozart attracts with interesting excursion destinations. The physical well-being is well taken care of. What should be on the program during a visit to Salzburg in any case? A stroll through the Old Town, UNESCO World Heritage Site. A leisurely stroll through the narrow streets of the Old Town with fantastic house entrances and windows that get smaller and smaller depending on the floor is a must during a visit to Salzburg. A very special atmosphere gives the impression of having landed in another time. Getreide Gas is the most famous alley in Salzburg. A visit to Mozart's birthplace should definitely be on the agenda. Salzburg Cathedral dates back to the 17th century and is located in the Cathedral Quarter. Here is also the Baroque residence with numerous works of art by Rubens and Rembrandt. In addition to a fantastic atmosphere, art, culture and history, numerous traditional businesses, retail and fashion chains await visitors. Delicacies and a wide variety of gastronomy invite you to enjoy regional and international specialties. The Fortress Hohensalzburg. The 11th century mountain fortress sits enthroned on the fortress hill and offers a fantastic panoramic view of Salzburg and the region. Today, the fortress houses numerous museums that offer a glimpse into times long past. The Rainer Regiment Museum, the Puppet Museum and the Fortress Museum transport visitors back in time. In the historic armory, the rooms of the princes of the time are located on the third floor. The Golden Hall and the Golden Room show how the nobility lived at that time. They date back to 1501 and 1502. Modern media stations and the Magic Theatre provide an innovative experience. The panoramic tour leads from the Salt magazine to the dungeon via the viewing platform, then through the battlements to the famous Salzburg Bull, the oldest roll organ still in operation. From Festungsgasse, Hohensalzburg Fortress is easily accessible by Fortress train. Those who like it sportier can also reach it on foot. Also, the famous Salzburg Fortress concerts take place in the fortress. Hellbrunn, a fascinating castle. With an impressive architecture, Hellbrunn Palace has been delighting visitors for more than 400 years. Beautiful water features offer a dreamlike sight. The palace was built between 1612 and 1615, a short construction period for the time, and served the princes as a summer residence for recreation and pleasure. Santino Solari, who was also commissioned to build Salzburg Cathedral, created this dreamlike castle. The permanent exhibition, Schaulust, offers insight into the history of Hellbrunn and guides visitors through the impressive rooms of Hellbrunn Palace. Today, an audio guide offers a very special experience when visiting the water features. It tells the history of the complex at 21 stations. The large park invites you to go for a walk or to do some sports. For children there is a large adventure playground, which offers ample opportunity for romping and discovery. The cultural project Sculpture Park Hellbrunn shows annually changing art installations. Mirabell Palace. Mirabell Palace was built in 1606 by Prince Archbishop Wolf Dietrich. Today, the former ballroom, the Marble Hall is considered one of the most beautiful wedding halls in the world. Mozart already made music in these dreamlike rooms. Today, the Marble Hall also serves as the venue for the castle concerts Mirabell. The stairway to the Marble Hall alone is a highlight. The garden of the palace, the Mirabell Garden, invites you to wonderful and varied walks. Figures around the fountain symbolize the four elements of air, fire, water and earth. The fountain is illuminated in the dark. In the western part of the garden is the Hedge Theatre. It is one of the oldest hedge theatres in the world. The 17 dwarfs of the Dwarf Garden are made of white marble. The Rose Garden offers a dreamlike atmosphere and beautiful sights. Today, the Orangery houses the Palm House. The Salzburg Zoo. A fantastic destination for young and old. Animals from all over the world can be marveled at and observed at Salzburg Zoo. About 1,500 animals offer visitors interesting sights and unique experiences. As an archiepiscopal game park, the zoo already existed in the 15th century. Today, the zoo serves as a species conservation center and nature center. The grounds cover 14 acres and have numerous outdoor facilities. As much as possible, the animals live in naturalistic enclosures. Visitors will find rolling floodplain landscapes as well as imposing rock faces. The specific habitats of each animal are superbly integrated. Children enjoy the domestic animals in the Ark Petting Zoo, a special event for younger guests. Crowd Puller, House of Nature. Giant dinosaurs meet space travel at the House of Nature. Diverse underwater worlds, a journey into the human body, and reptiles from all over the world make for an exciting and varied visit. A giant dinosaur greets visitors at the entrance and gives an impression of what the world looked like millions of years ago. A few meters further on, the milestones of space travel can be seen and allow an insight into the boundless universe. Technology and physics to experience and touch are located in the Science Center. The Interactive Science Center offers numerous experiments. For example, turbines can be used to generate electricity, bridges can be built and tested, or visitors can float through space. Numerous changing exhibitions offer further discoveries. From river landscapes to distant deserts, or from the Arctic to the rainforest, the exhibitions show that nature is and remains the greatest adventure. How does the human body work? A permanent interactive exhibition offers new perspectives on the body. A journey into the human inner life provides a different view of things and creates a new understanding for many things. Culinary delights. Typical Austrian cuisine is hearty. Boiled beef, fried chicken, goulash, Kaiserschmarrn, Salzburger Knöckeln, Palatschinken, which is a pancake, Linz cake, Sacher cake or germ noodle, germ dumplings, with vanilla sauce, and not to forget the Vienna Schnitzel are typical Austrian dishes. Numerous restaurants in Salzburg offer these typical dishes and invite you to enjoy the excellent cuisine. Partly the restaurants offer an interesting ambience like a priest cellar or a glass house. If you want to take something typical from Salzburg with you, you can't miss the original Mozart balls. Friends and family at home will also be delighted with this souvenir. A visit to one of the most renowned and traditional coffee houses should not be missed. Café Tomaselli at the Old Market has been family-owned for many centuries and provides a very special experience. Waiter in tuxedo and cake ladies convey the ambience of times long past. The Salzburg Open Air Museum. Covering 50 hectares, the Open Air Museum invites visitors to discover the history of living, farming and building from the 16th century to the 20th century. More than 100 buildings, mills, handicraft houses, farms and a sawmill and a smithy offer an insight into life in the Salzburg region from the past to the present. The historical museum restaurant Salatal provides for the physical well-being with regional delicacies. Children can let off steam to their heart's content at the adventure playground. Among other things, a tree house, a partner swing and a water playground await them there. The Salzburg Open Air Museum should not be missed during a visit to the city. Leisure and sports enthusiasts, a paradise. Climbing, hiking, cycling, swimming and much more. There is probably nothing that Salzburg does not have to offer. Indoor swimming pools, outdoor pools, beach volleyball, tennis, squash, hiking trails, bike tours and in winter skiing, everything is possible in and around Salzburg. Recreation, relaxation and wellness are offered by the Aqua Salza in the midst of Salzburg's mountain scenery. A whirlpool with 36-degree warm water and a Four Seasons pool with pleasant 30 degrees invites you to enjoy the view. Wellness, massages, sauna, steam baths and much more complete the offer. Museum of Modern Art Salzburg. High above the old town of Salzburg lies the Museum of Modern Art Salzburg. International art treasures from 2 centuries can be seen here. The art of the 20th and 21st centuries can be admired here in a stylish ambience. Contemporary, modern and international works of art are displayed on 2,300 square meters and 4 levels. The purist style of the rooms inspires guests from all over the world. A special highlight are the glazed staircases, which offer a magnificent view of the water tower and the marble-clad exterior. This is just a small excerpt of what Salzburg has to offer. In this magnificent city, everyone can truly find what they are looking for. There is nothing that does not exist. Boredom is impossible in Salzburg. In Salzburg, world class meets the atmosphere of a charming small town. Romantic alleys to marvel at, enjoy and store, fantastic palace grounds, museums, nature experiences, sports activities and entertainment make a trip to Salzburg a unique experience.